Right, the blood's pumping now, we're a little bit warmed up, we're a little bit loosened up. We're gonna move into a really famous workout, which is one of the girls. With CrossFit, anytime you hear a workout that's called the girls, know that there's a challenge ahead of you. These are just some good foundational movements, nothing fancy here today, but these ones will get you stronger. This workout is called Linda. So, Linda is traditionally performed with a barbell, and it's been nicknamed the 3 bars of death. We're not going to be doing that today. We are going to do the dumbbell version. So the dumbbell version, what we will need is we'll need to set up a clock with a timer, and we will be doing 20 dumbbell deadlifts, 20 floor press, and 20 power cleans with those 2 dumbbells. All right? So with that, after you're done your 20, after you do all 3 of those movements, doing 20 reps of each, you will come back and you will do 18 of each. And then you will do 16 of each. And you'll follow what I mean there, and you'll go down by 2 reps every time. So with that, that means there are a lot of reps ahead of you. With that, let's kind of go through those movements and those standards. So we're going to be doing double dumbbell deadlifts. So deadlifts are a great foundation movement. The one thing we always want to be careful with and guarded with is our backs, right? With a dumbbell, it's way too easy to start rounding spines. So with a dumbbell deadlift, we want to get our heads down to the ground, good neutral spine and back as flat as we can, looking ahead. If we look down, you're probably going to curve your back. If you look ahead, you can see how that flattens out. So we would do 20 of those. 20 dumbbell deadlifts. Now, because they're dumbbells and you're generally going to overextend, something you might want to look at would be like a plate on the ground or maybe some pillows in front of you, something to act as a trigger so you don't go right to the ground and put your back in a bad position. So with that, you can see here with a plate, it allows me to keep in a better position, right? You can see where that head of that dumbbell is about center with my foot, and we're standing those up. So you would do 20 of those. After that 20, you would immediately get down to the ground. We will move into 20 floor press. So, having those dumbbells shoulder width apart, we can go here, and it's pushing them up that you lock out every time. Not here, and back down, elbows to the ground, all the way to the top. If that's too much, and you need to stay neutral, you can. Preferably though, you'll have those dumbbell heads touching each other every time you come up. So, we're done 20 of those. We stand it back up, and we're going to move into the 20 dumbbell cleans, power cleans. So with that, we'd be here to the ground, dumbbell between your legs, and we'd be to your shoulders. One motion, right? Neutral spine, looking ahead, just like that deadlift, to your shoulders. If that's too much, and you're feeling that's putting your back in a bad position, we can just go with hangs. So that would take that dumbbell to the knees, we'd be here. If that's too much, the other option would be to go singles and alternate those. So, single power cleans would be to your shoulder, to your shoulder. All right? And each time you lift that to the ground, that's 1 rep. So, 20 of each of those. Once you're done that, 18, and you'll work your way down through the clock. Thinking times to expect will probably be in around that 13 to 15 minutes. So you're going to want to keep intensity up. Don't go to failure at any time with those motions, okay? If you feel like you're getting close to failure, set them down before you get to failure.